Welcome to the bonus Build Battle episode here at Meguiars UK. As you know, Meguiars have been the main sponsors for our Build Battle series. I'm here with Grant at the moment on the world's worst weather day. He's going to show us around with both cars. We're going to get them in the bay.
Yeah,
nice to meet you, Grant.
Nice to meet you. If you come through here, we have our detailing bay, which Max is already in. We've already given the cars a wash outside. It's very wet, so we've only given them a quick wheel wash, snow foam, and then got them in here and done some waterless. The main things we're going to be looking at is protection and interior protection. We've got a new product which we're going to be applying to the outside of the cars, which you'll see in a little bit. And then there's a lot of leather in this car, and your car has got a lot of leather and a lot of Alcantara, Dinamica. So there's a lot of stuff to protect. That's where we'll go from there.
So as you can see, we've pulled the 190 into the bay. I have absolutely no knowledge on how to look after a wrap, so hopefully Dale is now about to teach me what I need to do.
So it's not like a paint surface, it kind of moves and shifts, and what we don't want to do is use anything that could degrade that UV protection that's been given by the wrap. So we want to talk about gentle maintenance and gentle protection. So for maintenance, like today, we're going to be using our hybrid ceramic detailer. This is a very gentle detailer that can apply a little bit of protection, but without overworking the surface. But moving forward for more permanent protection, I would recommend our hybrid ceramic spray wax. Now this is applied during the washing process to the wet surface. So wash the car down, rinse away the soapy water, spray the entire car with this, and then just rinse away because I believe the car is already protected. Simple application, it's mist and wipe. It's a typical detailer. You've been to a lot of car shows, you know how they work. So we're going to unlock the product. It's just a light mist, we don't want to oversaturate the surface. Wipe one way with one side of the towel and flip to the other side and buff in the opposite direction. This is going to make sure you don't have any white marks because you don't want that repetitive motion on the wrap.
So even though we work with leather all day, every day, it will be good to know how to maintain it, protect it, and future-proof it. So hopefully, with these products, Dale can teach us.
We talked about the protection and use the maintenance on the exterior. And we're going to do the flip of that. We're going to use the protection, then talk about the maintenance moving forward.
Nice. So that'll be a once in a while application.
Exactly that. It's like the paste wax for your paint. Yeah. It's every few months, just feed it into the leather, give it that softness, that protection, and then maintain, probably every other wash, or depends how much you use the car, with the ultimate detailer.
So this will be in great effect like on our black dash, because during like at shows
that
outside
UV,
it gets hot.
Yeah, so you really want to kind of make sure you protect this from any kind of UV damage, or any kind of fading or anything like that. But also it makes it a nicer place to be, gives it that softness and stops it from drying out.
Does it have a nice smell to it?
It has a great smell to it.
Brilliant.
Would you like to sample?
Yeah, let's have a little sniff.
Try before you buy.
Try before you, someone's already bought. Do you apply and then wipe off?
I do, yeah. Just takes that sheen off it.
Yeah.
Because I hate shiny leather.
So, as we said outside, we're going to give it a quick waterless. The car was already fairly clean. We've snow foamed it. We've rinsed that off. It was throwing it down earlier. Didn't want to get too wet. So we'll go over it with the waterless. The waterless is just here to lubricate the surface, basically, as we dry it. When you're drying a car outside, normally you can use like a quick detailer as a drying aid, and that's kind of what the waterless is doing here, except from the fact that it's got the added lubrication. And because we didn't give it a proper clean, this is going to allow us to safely remove the dirt without adding in any more swells, scratches, or anything like that.
Got ya.
So all you're doing is wiping along and rotating the towel as you go, because that will allow you to get different bits of the towel on the surface. Again, it's not really dirty, so you're not going to pick up a lot of dirt. Yeah, it's literally just making sure we've got a clear surface to work with.
Perfect.
So we've already cleaned the wheel with the all-wheel cleaner outside. Now what we're going to do is dress the wheel. So what you want to do is just spritz over it.
Okay.
And then you take microfiber towel, and in the same way you did with the wash and wax, you're going to go around the wheel and keep the microfiber moving as you transition.
Yeah.
And this is going to both make sure you get any of the extra dirt that you may have been missed when doing the wheel, and also it's going to leave a nice glossy finish.
Fantastic. And that's good enough for the calipers and everything like that?
Yeah, it will dress everything. So we've got a bit of an exclusive for you. It's our new hybrid paint coating kit. It's a very easy to use two-step kit. It comes with 2 black microfibers and then an applicator pad. It works quite simply in the fact that it's got a prep step, which you just spray on, you mist over the panel, let it sit for a minute, and then go over it with a microfiber and just take it off. That's just to clear the panel. And then you've got the second step, which is the spray. You spray for 3 seconds onto this, and then you work across the panel, going one direction and then the other direction, and then you buff it off with another black microfiber towel in circles, and then you're done.
Fantastic.
Now you do want to leave it for 12 hours before getting it properly wet, just to give it a chance to cure, and then you want to give it a week before you wash the car, just to really let it set in.
So is this beneficial for all paints or just fresh paint, or?
No, as long as really you want your paint in the best condition possible, because you don't want to go compounding on top of this, because you're just going to remove the protection you just put on. But your paint is perfectly clear, there's not a swirl in it, so now is the ideal time to give it a proper bit of protection.
So Grant, what interior products do you recommend for us?
So it's a new interior, so it's not dirty, but for demonstrations purposes, we've got our quick interior detailer cleaner. The way you do it is you spray to the mitt. You don't want a lot, you only want a little bit of moisture in there, and then you just want to give it a nice little wipe over. And by doing it this way, you're not going to be adding too much moisture to the Dinamica, which is what would mess it up.
Okay.
And the beauty of this as well is it can be used on multiple surfaces, so like your screen here, another spray, and then we'll just give it a little wipe over, and then I'll use the back of the mitt just to buff it off, and that's the fingerprints removed.
Fantastic.
Simple.
One of the products I used to always use back in the show and shine days for my engine bays was the NXT all metal polish. We'll use it now on the chrome strut brace, just needs light application. It's good for all metals, and the reflection is fantastic. So for us, we'll use this on the chrome strut brace. We've got the chrome door catches, got a chrome door catch there as well. It just vitalises all the metal and gives you a pure reflection.
Both cars are finished, they both look amazing. Thank you to Meguiars for supporting the build battle throughout, and thank you to Grant, Dale and Tommy for today.
No problem.
We look forward to seeing you all at next year's show season.
And like, share and subscribe to D-Class.